guitarlings, I'm Gray at Hub Guitar, here with another great exercise for your plucking hand. Today's exercise involves strings 5, 2, 4, and 3 in that order. So it's the middle 4 strings, but not from low to high. It's a little bit of a mixed up pattern. You do the outer 2, and then the inner 2, just like that. Pretty common pattern, very, very useful. And I think today's exercise is an awesome example of how a little bit of knowledge of harmony goes a long way in your guitar playing, because this is very, very, very easy to play. Each chord only involves 2 fingers, and yet because each chord was, carefully considered and thought about, it ended up becoming something that sounds really nice and really musical, but involving very little effort. And that's something I think that you can get with a lot of trial and error and experimentation, but if you understand how harmony works, it's so much easier to come up with these cool ideas. Our first chord is going to be A minor 9, so I've got my 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string, and I've got my pinky finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. And I'm plucking them 5, 2, 4, 3, like that. And you'll probably notice that in the demonstration, I actually really indulged, and I plucked each chord 4 times before moving to the next chord. I would encourage you to do that as well, so you can focus on your plucking and less on the transitioning of the chords. To get to A minor 6, we just need to move the note on the 5th fret of the 4th string down a half step. So ideally, whichever finger you have on the 5th fret of the 3rd string is going to stay there, while another finger comes in and gets you the 4th fret of the 4th string. Right? It wouldn't make a lot of sense if you were going to lift up all of those fingers and kind of start over again. If you've already got a finger there, why not use it again? So I ended up using my index finger on the 4th fret and keeping my pinky finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string. Now we go to a chord that I'm calling B sus over A. By the time your chord has this many letters in its definition, it's probably kind of an ambiguous chord, but that's what I decided to call it because it really is going to a B7 kind of chord after that. So I did kind of hear a sus sound in there. And it's actually the same exact thing as the A minor 9 to the A minor 6, except you repeat it on the 2nd fret. So I've got my 3rd and 4th finger, and then I just switch with my index finger to the 1st fret of the 4th string. Just like that. So extremely easy to play, but great practice for the plucking hand, and hopefully you found it a little bit musically interesting as well. All right, so I hope you liked today's exercise. If so, please stay tuned because there's so many more coming. That's it, and thanks for watching.